Good morning, everyone. I wanted to do a short video about the Module 4 assignment. Hopefully this would clear up if anyone had any questions while I'm away this week. But somebody has already turned in the assignment in my section. It's a pretty easy week. But this time we're going to be talking about ethics in research, and many of you have already taken the communication of ethical issues, and so you have a kind of a good understanding of what this actually means in research. So this is a relatively short module for this week. So the first thing I want you to do is to read Chapter 5, Ethics in Research, in the textbook or the ebook. And I really enjoy this textbook and the course point, and I hope y'all are enjoying that as well. We're going to do a few of the interactive modules and do a video research case study. So I'm going to look at those in course point, and remember yours looks a little different than mine. But I'm going to go to the interactive modules, and module 3.01 is research in nursing, and I'm going to click on that, and you'll do the pre-module quiz, the interactive module, and the post-module quiz, and this will take about 10 to 15 minutes to complete. Okay, and then I'm going to go back. I probably should have just clicked over here. Yes, I should have. We're going to do 3.01, that's 10 minutes. 3.03, the role of the IRB. This is the Institutional Review Board, and you'll want to do all of these, but this one really links to the assignment that you're going to do. And then, so all of these do, but this one, you're going to be doing some IRB forms. And then module 3.05, protecting research participants. And each of these things takes about 10 or 15 minutes each to complete. And then we're going to look at a video case. And it is case 05, ethics and end-of-life challenges. And this one, I want you to watch the video case and the voice of the researcher. And this takes about 15 minutes to complete. Okay, and then we'll go back over here and see if we can deal with the internet. Okay, so after you do that, the next thing that I want you to do is we're going to look at the IRB forms. So what I want you to do in this assignment, and this is a pretend assignment, imagine you are a nurse researcher who is interested in studying the effects of violence on prisoners who witness a violent act while incarcerated. You are preparing the paperwork for the Institutional Review Board to conduct the study, and pretend that you will have a partner to assist you in your investigation. I want you to complete these forms, which I'm about to open up right now, and submit along with 5 questions that you would desire to ask the participants in this study. And then correct completion of the form, use your imagination, is worth 10 points, and then the list of questions is worth 5 points. Professional writing is important, and points will be deducted for grammar and spelling. So if I'm going to conduct a study somewhere, then I have to get permission from the Institutional Review Board. And so like if I conduct a study here at JSU, then I will submit these forms, and this is kind of I actually took these from the JSU site that we fill out if we're going to do a study, and just adapted these a little bit. So you'll put the title of your project, okay, the principal investigator, which is you, you'll sign it and date it, you'll put your department and your phone number. You can make that up if you want to, or you can use your stuff now, your office and your email, what your qualifications are. Sometimes what people do is they will actually put CV, curriculum vitae, and they will attach their CV to this application, and you're welcome to do that. Or you can list what your qualifications are here. If there's any investigators, which we said that you would have a partner, you can put that information here. Indicate the location and the address of this project, and remember you're doing this in a institution, a prison somewhere. List any funding sources for this project, and as you know, looking through these research studies, a lot of these projects don't have any funding, so you want to be creative, and some do, some get grant funding for projects. Indicate which of the following special populations will be involved in the project, your estimated start date and your estimated end date. This is a new application. And then this would not be, this would require a full board review because this is doing a special population. Okay, and then where this says attach research proposal, any instruments to be used, and consent forms, we're not going to do a consent form. Well, we have this sample here, and this is what we would do for this project, but you will attach the 5 questions that you would like to ask the people in your study, and that's what your review board would look at. Okay, so in order to do this, you have to download this form to your device. Okay, type in the things that you would like to type in because that's neater. Sign it, okay, date it, okay, and then scan it, print it, and scan it back in. Okay, if that's too much trouble, you can just put electronic signature here if you don't have access to a scanner. We're not going to stress over that portion of it. Just know that if this were a real IRB, you would have to sign it and scan it back in and save it to your device. Okay. Okay, so then I go back. This is probably not going to let me do next, but on yours it will. And then the last thing for this module, we're on module 4, these weeks are just flying by, is the quiz. And this is the short quiz like you've done in the other modules. It takes about 15 minutes. Remember, this is an open access quiz. You can use your book. There's no time limit on completing it. And then your completion of the interactive modules and video case studies, Miss Duckett and I print out the report from Lippincott, and then we'll be entering those in as the semester progresses along. I hope you find this video helpful. I hope it makes working through this a little more easy for you.